Gotta stay hydrated. Hey, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new around here, my name's Kit Carson. I'm a real estate investor. I've done over 250 real estate deals to date and counting. And in these videos, I teach you guys how to get your mind right and how to reach financial freedom through real estate. So let's dive into today's video. Today, I want you to understand that you can become unstoppable. You can literally become a superhero and run through fucking walls. I'm dead serious. I did it, and I'm gonna tell you guys how I did it. So, several years ago, when we first became entrepreneurs, my wife and I, we really struggled. I struggled. Let me take ownership there. I struggled. I was struggling with depression. I was overweight. I was 225 pounds of pure fat. Pure fat. And I was struggling with depression at a level that I didn't want to admit to other people. You see, I was the kind of guy that would go to the bar and everybody would be like, hey, Kit's here, let's get a beer, let's have a good time, blah, blah, blah. He's the life of the party. That's who I was. What they didn't know is when I got back in my car and was driving home and I was by myself with my thoughts, I wasn't as nice. I was very unpleasant to myself. I was very mean. I was very cruel. I hated who I was. And a lot of you are in the same position that I was in. I created a structure around becoming somebody else, and it worked. It worked. But let me share a little bit about where I was, though, so that you can better understand and maybe relate to it. And I hope none of you are as in a dark path like I was. But you see, we tell ourselves a story, okay? And we believe the story that we tell ourselves. All of us. We all do. A lot of us are telling ourselves negative stories right now. I sure was. The story, you see, wasn't even my own voice, though. Some of you will understand what I'm saying. See, I'm a product of a lot of trauma growing up. My father was an alcoholic. He enjoyed cocaine. He was very abusive. He never physically hurt me in any way, but he was very verbally abusive to all of us. And that's why all of us in our family, we're a little crazy, right? We're a little messed up. Some of you could relate to that. But that voice in my head was actually his. It wasn't my own. And it took me a long time to figure that out. But you see, it would go something like this. Like, I'd look in the mirror and I'd see just this chunky face and this person that I didn't even recognize. And I would say to myself, you're pathetic. You're fat. Look at you. Who would respect you? No one. You're lazy, you're undisciplined, and you're never going to achieve your goals. I told myself those things. I really did. I was brutal, very brutal. And people that know me from my past playing golf, you know that I was very hard on myself there too. You were around me. I had guys all the time in college be like, hey, you're just so hard on yourself. What are you doing? What they didn't realize is me being hard on myself was my dad's voice continuously running through my head over and over and over again. I was stuck in a perpetual feed loop of negativity. And it was really hard to get out of. But then one day I realized that I could actually change. It wasn't going to be easy, but I could actually change. Here's how I changed. I sat down with my therapist, of course, and I meditated on who is Kit Carson 10 years from now? What's he look like? What's he act like? What's his daily routine look like? What's he fucking smell like? All these things I was dreaming about. And then I thought to myself, why do I have to wait 10 years to be that person? I think I can take those habits and do them today and actually become that person today. I may not have the money, I may not have the accolades, I may not have those things that 10 years from now Kit will have, but I can have the habits today. It was kind of a crazy epiphany that came to me in my therapy session, and they talk about it in a lot of neuroscience books as well, that we can literally rewire our brains. And Dr. Joe Dispenza, I don't know how to say his name, but he talks a lot about rewiring your brains. And that moment when it clicked in my head, listen to me, I started rewiring my brain. And so my routines changed. I created non-negotiables. I didn't call them that back then, but I call them that today. Literal things, actions that I do right in the morning, no matter what. I wake up at the same time every morning, 5:30. Boom, I'm up. No matter what, I'm up. I work out every single day. I move my body in some way, whether it's a simple walk or a jog or it's me going to the CrossFit gym. Whatever it is, I do something in the morning to get my body moving. It just creates, it gives me energy, it gives me fuel to move throughout the day. And what started to happen is the story in my head changed. It went from, you don't keep your promises to yourself, you're so pathetic, you're so lazy, you're never going to achieve things, to, hey, I wake up at the same time every day, no matter what. That's a win. I work out every single day. I'm losing weight. That's a win. Now, when it comes to business, the confidence, it just like osmosis, it just kind of converted to business, where all of a sudden, you know, if you don't know, I've done over 250 real estate deals to date, and I would sit with a seller in the living room, and it was like my energy that I was giving off was this positivity, was this loving guy that just wanted to make a life for my own family. And the sellers started to understand that. And they started saying things like this, you know, Kit, I've had a lot of people in here and a lot of people have sat right there on this couch, and I want to sell my house to you. I want to work with you. There's something about you. I don't know what it is, but I want to work with you. What it was the vibrations that I was putting out to the world. And that sounds crazy, but that's what it was. I was just oozing with confidence. And the more I lost weight, the stronger I got in the gym, the better my mental health became. And all of a sudden my wife, Leanna, she started to notice. The way we talked to each other became different. It stopped being this negative, me being angry and outburst and, you know, the smallest thing triggering me. It became a relationship around, what can we do to help each other get to the next level in life? You know, what are you struggling with today? What can I do to help you today? How can we be there for each other? Listen to me, guys. The relationship got better. Our relationship has never been stronger than it is today. Never. And it's because the story that I started telling myself changed. You guys can do this too. Literally create non-negotiables. Things that you have to do. You have to. It's not, oh, I'll do them tomorrow. No. It's I'm doing them today. I'm doing them today because my family depends on it. You will become unstoppable when you start building confidence. And then you'll start running through the goddamn wall because your why is your family. You're doing it for a greater purpose. It's not just you anymore. There's a greater reason for you to live, for you to achieve the goals that you set out to do. Those promises that you keep breaking to yourself, they become more important now. My son is so important to me. He's 10 months old as I'm recording this video. And if I'm going to tell him that he could be anything in this world, I have to live it. I have to live it. I have no choice. Otherwise, I am lying to him. Listen to me, guys. If you aren't chasing your dreams for whatever it is, and then you're telling your young person that they can chase their dreams, you're lying to them. That's child abuse. You cannot lie to your kids. I cannot lie to my son. I can't. I refuse to do it. That's how I became unstoppable, and you can do it too. I promise you guys. Promise you can do it. You don't even need years of therapy. You can watch this video and start right now. Listen to me, guys. You can start today. You can start your spiritual journey today with yourself. This is so important. I know you guys came here to watch this video to think you were going to learn about real estate. You guys are walking away learning about something more important. When you apply this to your life, your real estate business will 10x. Mine did. Mine did. I went from making barely any money to we make $20,000 a month every month, no matter fucking what. No matter what, we put it out there. happen because of the energy we put out to the world. Guys, if you got any value from this, please be sure to like, please be sure to subscribe. Please share this with your friends and your family and other people that may have kids or people that are struggling with their own journey in life. That's why I do this. I do this so that you guys can understand that I used to be there. I was there. I am broken, and it's okay. And I came out on the other side, and now I'm an asset to my family, and I'm no longer a liability. Thank you guys. Be well.